Hello, everybody, and welcome to more Hour of Devastation drafting. We're returning to the set that I first started making content in, and I am so excited. Before I dive into the pack, though, I do want to remind you that if you enjoyed this video, remember to hit that thumbs up button, join our YouTube community by clicking that subscribe button. It's free, why not? And leave a comment if you do have any questions. If you want to catch me streaming live, you can find me at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. And without further ado, let's dive into the pack. Ronus' Last Stand is a bit of an all-in card. I don't actually like it all that much, and I do not think I'm going to be taking it here. Instead, we actually have a very tricky pick between the uncommons. Desert's Hold is very good. It's going to be great even if you don't have a desert. It's just added gravy. If you do have a desert, just no blocking, attacking, activated abilities, so it just pretty much shuts it down, and it's one color. River Hoopoe, on the other hand, is just really fun to play with, so I think we're going to take that. It leads to some really sweet decks. Blue-green is one of the coolest combinations in the set. In the commons, there is a Rampaging Hippo, which I loved, Striped Riverwinder, which I loved, Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs, which is going to be underrated probably, Unquenchable Thirst, and Traveler's Amulet maybe. Even so, I think Desert's Hold is probably the best card in the pack, but River Hoopoe is one of my favorite cards in the set, so we are going to be taking that. And oh my gosh, wow, what a follow-up! I'm already excited, already super hyped. This is going to be a fun draft, folks. This is going to be great. Hour of Promise. Search your library for up to 2 lands. You can put them onto the battlefield tapped, or they do come in tapped, and then shuffle your library. And if you control 3 or more deserts, you get 2 zombies. So essentially, you just draft a bunch of deserts. You draft a very splashy deck. So we're going to be playing blue-green base, splashing another color probably just so we can get deserts. Maybe red because we can get the red desert or the black desert. Either way, we're going to be playing a super fun splash deck. Started off with the River Hoopoe and never really going to be able to look back here. There's also a Rampaging Hippo, but we're just going to be looking for which color we want to splash. So we're going to be blue-green, splashing something, or maybe we're going to be green something else and splashing blue for this River Hoopoe, though I'd rather be blue-green base. There's also some other good green cards, Rampaging Hippo, Sharpshooter, though I would probably take a desert out of this pack. Probably the Desert of the Glorified or the Fervent, but just jamming this Hour of Promise. I wonder what uncommon they took over it. And now moving on to pack 3, there's a Desert of the Mindful, definitely going to be the pick here. We want to make sure we get enough deserts to go with our Hour of Promise. We're not really after the Leave to Chance lifestyle. It's more of like a stop them from using removal, but it's not really super great. I like the Rampaging Hippo as well, but we just want to get as many deserts as we can to make sure that the Hour of Promise is always on, and it's an on-color desert, so that's really what we're looking for here. After the Desert of the Mindful, I think I would take Rampaging Hippo. This is not going to be an Aerial Guide deck. While we would still play Aerial Guide, it's just not really the tempo-aggressive deck that we're really going to use that for as much. We'd rather just have a top-end finisher that we can cycle in the early game. And then after that, we'd probably take Vizier just for the upside, and then maybe the Sidewinder or the Unsummon, but definitely jamming the Desert of the Mindful here. And there's another desert. Pretty much just going to jam every desert we can. There is a Puncturing Blow, which is a nice little relevant red signal, but Desert of the Mindful is just so good. It's going to make sure that we always have enough deserts for our Hour of Promise to be on. It's going to make sure we don't flood out. We'll be able to run 18 lands, which is super powerful. There's also Liliana's Defeat, which is a great sideboard card. We're definitely seeing some blue signals. We've got the deserts. We've seen a couple unsummons. Spellweaver Eternal is pretty good. Bitterbow Sharpshooter is a good card to ramp into. I think after the desert, I would probably take Bitterbow Sharpshooters and then Puncturing Blow, just because we could still play red-green, splashing blue for the Hoopoe. But now that we have a couple deserts, we are definitely trying to play blue-green. And we just get a Desert of the Indomitable. This is fantastic. This is the dream. This is exactly why I love this set so much. We already have the 3 deserts we need for Hour, so if we have any of them in play, then we can go get the other 2. Obviously, we want even more deserts than that. We can definitely, at this point, play 18 lands comfortably. We already have a mana sink and 3 cycling lands, so we're never going to have mana issues, presumably. Tragic Lesson would also be pretty solid, because you can return a land to your hand, return a cycling land, and then cycle it, so that's just super good. So hopefully this wheels. Chandra's Defeat would be a fine splash card. I wouldn't mind splashing red with my Hour of Promise, especially because we can just side in like one mountain and the Chandra's Defeat if we need to, but really loving the way this draft is starting. And it's really looking fantastic for us. Crook of Condemnation was never really good. There's not enough graveyard stuff for that to matter. I wouldn't mind a strategic planning to help find my Hour of Promise. That's probably going to be the pick here. Harrier Naga was a card that you would play in the aggressive decks, so you'd play it in your like white-green decks. Actually, the best card in this pack is Oketcher's Avenger, but we're so far away from playing the Oketcher's Avenger that it's not even funny. I'm just never a fan of the Reed Stalker, but yeah. And Grounder of Souls ended up being okay, but nothing too special. Harrier Naga is a card that looks like it's going to be good. 3 mana, 3/3s, generally pretty solid in this set, but in this set it just wasn't really what you wanted to be doing. It was too small, didn't have enough synergy with stuff. Dagger of the Worthy was not great either. There's nothing for us here. This pack is just relatively weak unless we were playing like a white-red aggressive deck, which we definitely are not. So I guess we'll just take the Ruin Rat. It's a pretty solid card. The Exiling is oddly annoying. And we get another Desert. I'm thinking that the Red Desert is probably going to be more relevant. I think Red-Green has probably more stuff like big fatties we'd want to splash. White. I think the Red Desert's just going to end up being a little bit better. The white cards are generally pretty aggressive, as you'd expect. Though I guess there are some like white flyers that we'd want to splash. It's really a tricky pick, though. I think Red-Green just has some bigger cards. My favorite common for Hour, probably Rampaging Hippo. I loved that card. I also liked probably one of the deserts. I think we're just going to jam the Desert of the Fervent. And we wield Striped Riverwinder. This is a perfect card for us. Vile Manifestation would be okay, because all these deserts have cycling. But the Striped Riverwinder is just going to be great. Nice top-end card. Uses our ramp well. And now we can pick up a Desert of the Glorified. Dune Diviner would be okay, maybe. Just gain some extra life. But we just want to leave ourselves open to what we get in pack 2. Oh, baby. We got the Rampaging Hippo. Oh, we got the Rampaging Hippo. So good. Let's roll. We unsummon solid, but we just want a big top-end finisher. Oh, yeah. Carry on, Screecher. Fond memories. This card's actually okay to play. There's just not a lot of flying. We'll take the Lilion's Defeat for the sideboard. Again, we can like side in a Desert of the Glorified and a Swamp and be all set. Okay. So we have 4 deserts. We have 5 deserts. Oh my gosh, this deck is amazing. Oh my goodness. What the heck? We did it. Okay, so Earthshaker Kenra is a really good card. If you are an aggressive deck, even if you're not an aggressive deck, it's still pretty good. Just like 2 mana, then 6 mana as a 4/4. Pretty good card. Classic Day 1 Flashback. Agreed to Blave. I just realized what that is. I think that's... Oh my gosh. Is that a Princess Bride reference? He was clearly saying to Blave, which is short for to bluff. So he's clearly just wanted to come back to life for gambling. He said true love. Sorry, a little bit of a tangent there. Sunset Pyramid, solid. Good way to use our mana. But we do want to take some proactive stuff. Ronus, a Stalwart, could be a solid 2-drop. We could also just get another Desert of the Fervent, or we could get Wretched Camel. Manolith, not really what we're looking for. Deep New Rivulet's okay, but we're not really after that. Live New Life. What do we want? Probably just take a Sunset Pyramid. Hard to say. I just know I'll get to play this. Ooh, Angel of Condemnation. Hard to splash, but could be worth it. Also, Consigned to Oblivion is really good. Oh man, this is the one color that we're not playing. Why? Unconventional Tactics was actually a card that had some merit in the set. This is another slow card, so maybe we should have just taken the Ronus' Stalwart to make sure we don't get run over. Angel of Condemnation is so good, but it is really heavy white requirement, so I don't think we're going to take it. I think we're just going to take the Consigned to Oblivion. We can just splash black pretty easily. Get that rolling. Maybe we'll pick up a Manolith. Puncturing Blow. The double color requirement's really tricky for me, so we'll just get this card. And Beneath the Sands is a great pickup. I would really like a Rampaging Hippo. Another one of those. Beneath the Sands lets me splash all my stuff, though. And ramps me, and I have pretty good mana sinks. Maybe I think we're just going to pick the Hippo, though. I think we just need more expensive stuff, and we can get some color fixing a little bit later. Though the last Hippo did wheel, I don't think we're going to risk it. And now we get a Bitterbow Sharpshooter. Actually, Devotee of Strength is pretty good. I almost took the Wretched Camel out of that one pack, but I think we're going to be primarily blue-green. So we want to make sure that we have 2-drops that we can cast. The card pick I'm talking about is over the Sunset Pyramid. This is just another nice mana sink, because we might even run 19 lands with all of our cycling lands. I like Bitterbow because it immediately stabilizes you. This card requires a little bit of work. So I think we're just going to take the Bitterbow. And now Struggle to Survive is fantastic, but I think Oasis Ritualist is good enough to be worth playing. We have a couple of 6-drops to ramp into a 7-drop. It casts all of our colors. Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs would be amazing, and Struggle to Survive is obviously great. But I think we're just going to take the Ritualist. Struggle to Survive would have to make us splash another color, which isn't impossible, but I'd rather just get a card that helps us with all our spells. And Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs would be really good in this deck. I would love having that card. I think we'll just take Liliana's Defeat. It's a really good sideboard card. We already have one, but if we play against a black deck, we're going to really want this card. It'll help us overcome any time we come behind. Traveler's Amulet can be solid, but we're just going to take Unquenchable Thirst. It's a kill spell. It's just really good for us. I would love a Tragic Lesson. Traveler's Amulet would probably be solid, but Thirst is just going to be too good. Whoa, Riddle Form. No. Oh, not like this. I love Riddle Form, but I can't take it. Sidewinder Naga would be okay, but we just need a 2-drop, so let's just get a 2-drop. Whoa, Desert of the Fervent wheeled. That's absurd. Ibnu Rivulet also wheeled. Wow. Just nuts. The absolute absurdity of these situations. I don't think we're a Survivor's Encampment deck. I could see taking Desert of the Fervent. I think we're just going to take the Ibnu Rivulet, because if we don't play red, we'll want the extra desert. And maybe we need the Survivor's Encampment for something. The Liliana's Defeat. We are really going to wreck those black decks. It's like actually absurd how much better our deck gets against black decks now. I kind of wish I'd taken the 3-mana ramp spell, but hindsight's 20/20, as they say. So now all I need is playables, which is really easy to get, because we have so many colors to pick from. Because we have 12 spells. Yes! Oh my gosh, this card is so sick! Oh my gosh, we did it. This is the perfect ramp payoff. Riddle Form is actually really good in the blue-red aggressive deck. Cryptic Servant is also sweet in that deck, but we are just jamming this Sandworm Convergence. I also love Cartouche of Ambition in this type of deck, but like it's kind of a splash as well. I would consider splashing this Electrify. Soul Stinger would be a pretty good card, but obviously just taking the 8-drop. Obviously. And now, oh my gosh, double tokens, but yeah, we're not taking that. We're just going to take Bitterblade Warrior. Actually, Final Reward's a pretty good card. I think we need a 2-drop though. We're kind of like a 3-color deck. We have a lot of black stuff. I love Bitterblade Warrior, but we kind of already have a few 2-drops. And we do need removal. Let's just pick up the Final Reward. Well, we also make it so the creatures without flying can't attack. And you make a worm every turn. It's really good. Bitterblade Warrior is good, but more for aggressive decks. Let's just take the Final Reward. Scale Behemoth is a stupidly good card. Oh my gosh, this entire pack is stupidly good for us. What the heck? Well, Trial of Zeal is really good, but we're not going to splash red, I don't think. Scaled Behemoth is fantastic. Spring to Mind is amazing. Like, absolutely absurd. Gift of Paradise is great. Greater Sandworm is great. Oh my gosh, what do we take out of this pack? I'm so sad, because we're not going to get all these cards back. I don't think we need the Scaled Behemoth, because we already have Striped Riverwinder and 2 Rampaging Hippos, so we don't need this card. I think I'm just going to take the Spring to Mind. I think it's better than Gift of Paradise for us. We're not splashing any double-colored cards, and the draw 2 is going to be relevant. But I love Scaled Behemoth, and I love Greater Sandworm. I think the Hippos and the Riverwinder can do a good impression of those 2 cards, though. And we do need a little bit more fixing. Oh my gosh, we really got there. Destined Elite is fantastic. Oh my gosh, we did it. We did it! Gustwalker, oh my gosh. Guys, Gustwalker is amazing. This is like one of the best 2-drops ever printed at Common. It just like gets in for 1.5 damage every turn. It attacks as a 3/3 flyer. It's absurd. Manticore is pretty solid as well, but obviously not for us. Destined Elite's so good. Oracle's Vault, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, lake claim. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh my. I know I'm just saying oh my gosh over and over, but what the heck? We got a lake claim? Just take their stuff. Oracle's Vault is also amazing. Like, draw an extra card every turn. We already have the Sunset Pyramid, so we don't need this. But imagine flipping Sandworm Convergence just, like, crazy. This pack is so good to us. Oh, yes. The River Hoopoe was definitely the correct pick. Oh, yes. I am so happy with our picks. No regret whatsoever. Splendid Agony is a great card. Fantastic removal spell. Kills a lot of stuff you care about. Sure Shot's pretty good as well, but we're not playing red. Grimstrider was not really a thing. Soul Stinger was pretty good. Naga Oracle is pretty good. River Serpent's good, but we're just going to take the Splendid Agony for more removal. Quarry Hauler. I actually like Quarry Hauler, but I think we're just going to take the Censor. The cycling is good. The counterspell part is good. It's irritating. Quarry Hauler is just kind of a creature. We only have 7 creatures, though. Maybe we do need more creatures. Okay, I've convinced myself. We're just going to take the Quarry Hauler. Oh, yes. Second to spring to mind. Don't mind if I do. I wouldn't mind a Talkrop Skirmisher, to be quite honest, though. I think we'll just take Cryptic Servant. We have a lot of instants and sorceries. We can get there. Guess we'll just take Shed Weakness. But maybe Spider Grasp is better as a sideboard card for flyers. Floodwaters. Scribe of the Mindful. I don't think we need a Floodwaters. Let's just take a Scribe. Might need a cheaper creature. Oh yeah, River Serpent. Get in my deck. Oh my gosh, this deck is fantastic. As long as we don't die in the early turns. I'm really wishing we had another 2-drop. But if we do play against a black deck, we just guarantee a win, so that's fun. I'm pretty proud of the Quarry Hauler pick. We just need another creature. As long as we don't get absolutely destroyed in the early game, we'll emerge victorious. Oh, Wind's Rebuke, perfect. This card's really good, but we're not playing white, so we're just going to get the Wind's Rebuke so we can bounce stuff. We have a lot of value in the deck, so we'll just bounce a thing to stabilize ourselves. We can probably play the Ruin Rat. How many 2-drops should I have in a draft? That's a very subjective question. It depends on a lot of factors. What type of deck are you playing? Are you aggressive? Are you controlling? Are you like me, where I just don't have any 2-drops? I have some 2-drops. That's a lie. Okay, so these are all the cards we're considering. We're definitely running 18 lands, but I generally say minimum 3 for like a mid controlling deck. It also depends on the format, but I'd say if you're trying to be aggressive, you need at least 5 or 6. Ruin Rat might be a bit ambitious because we're kind of splashing black. I don't think we want the Scribe. The Scribe is already kind of bad, and then a lot of our cards already have Aftermath, so we're not going to play the Scribe. So this is 23. We need to cut one more card. How many instants and sorceries do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Definitely just going to cut the Cryptic Serpent. It's not really for this deck archetype anyway. Do we need just a 3-mana 1/4? Maybe as a sideboard card. We have 9 creatures. That's enough, probably. I'm really glad I got the Ibnu Rivulet. This is like a 2-drop, kind of. Sort by color. Let's go. And then these are green cards, essentially. We're going to count them as that, at least. This is a blue card. The deserts were hot and heavy early. There aren't deserts in pack 2 and 3, though, so... Okay, so we have a few black cards. So let's play 2 swamps. Because we have 2 swamps, 3, 4, 5, like 6 ways to make black. Maybe we only need 1 swamp. Yeah. If we play 1 swamp, we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, and then like a bunch of other sources for like 3 black cards. That's fine. We only need 1 swamp. 7, 8. We definitely need 8 green sources. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 4, 5, 12, 17. So we can run 1 more land of some kind. I think we can run 1 more island. Because a lot of our islands come in tapped, which couldn't be a problem, and we want to cycle them, so. Boom. This is our deck for anyone. It's amazing. Absolutely fantastic. We have a lot of ramp. We have a lot of fun stuff going on at the top end. I do wish that instead of the Sunset Pyramid, I had taken another 2-drop, I think. Maybe I'd rather just run another land over something. Probably not. I guess I have all these cycling cards, so yeah, I don't need another land. Perfect. This deck is amazing. I'm really excited to try it out, and I will see you in the matches. Before I get to the matches, I want to take a brief moment to shout out all of my patrons over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, especially those who support at the credits level. And I do want to say that if you've been enjoying my content and are looking for a way to give back, even $1 a month unlocks some pretty cool rewards and helps me continue making high quality videos on a consistent basis. So for more information, be sure to check it out at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. But without further ado, let's get to the matches. Hello and welcome to round 1. You missed all of the drama as Magic Online tried to keep me from playing my round 1 opponent. You'll notice I have just under 20 minutes. I'm going to actually chat with my opponent. Sorry, MTGO disconnect. Just going to let my opponent know that. I'm going to go through the suffering of resizing this window just to be a good sport about that. We are going to play our island first. Yeah, but I did make him wait 5 minutes. Not intentionally, but we're going to play our island first so we can get our river hoopoe out. Normally, I wouldn't mind like playing a desert, getting my hoopoe out a little bit later. But in this case, since we actually have a lot of stuff to do with our mana, and because we have this Spring to Mind, oh my gosh, this is amazing. We actually are going to be willing to like do some stuff with our hoopoe early. White-black zombies can be really aggressive, though, so I hope they don't play up plains here. Okay. Swamp does not confirm or deny that they are playing white-black zombies. Nice, we have shut them down. Oh, yes, so this is a sorcery, so we cast that now. Awesome Pollux, Sarah. This was the first set that I ever streamed, so it was at the beginning of my content making journey, as it were. Okay, they're cycling. So what land do we get? I think we get our forest, because we have some double green cards. We already have a swamp in our hand. And the next turn we can play Ritualist. Can you imagine settling for a single sandworm? Oh, yes, I know. We have the sandworm convergence. Okay. Man, our river hoopoe is just doing major work. Just like unreal. Okay. I'll block you. Okay. Play our desert. Play our Oasis Ritualist. Attack. I probably shouldn't have attacked. That was a terrible attack. What a great set of stats. Hasn't always been great. Sometimes it's not good. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Imagine Hour is going to make us 2 zombies. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. I see your bad moon rising. So search for up to 2 land cards, put them onto the battlefield, and shuffle. If we control 3 or more deserts. So we already control 2 deserts, so we need to get 2 more. So let's get 1 desert of the Mindful and the non-foil. And let's just get a normal island, because we do have more blue cards in our hand. And then we will pass the turn. We aren't going to block the Accursed Horde. We're going to have to use our Splendid Agony, probably. Oh, I guess we could have gotten a Swamp, but we don't really have multiple things to spend black mana on. We're probably just going to start using the Hoopoe to gain some life, draw some cards. You know how it is. Holy heck, they're just playing a constructed deck. That is absolutely absurd. Yikes. Maybe River Serpent won't be good enough. This card's the real problem. I guess we're gonna have to play the worm, so I guess we can't do that. We just have to survive. So we want to get our 5/5 into play, so we can force them to spend all their mana on other things. So we have 6 Unquenchable Thirst. Perfect. So we'll get this thing tapped down for good. They can still activate its ability, but now we have a 5/5. I'm feeling a lot better. Oh no. What the heck? That's absolutely absurd. Okay, that's actually good for me. Lets me do some trading. Ha, my zombies gain menace too. That's hilarious. So we'll block like that. Honestly, maybe correct to block like that. Take 4. Losing the hoop was painful though. So here we take 7. 8, because this is going to die. But the life gain is going to be really relevant on the Hoopoe. Return target online permanent to its hand. Oh, that's going to be really good. That's going to be really good. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, this is going to be great. We can bounce this to their hand and then spread 2 counters. And we can actually strategic planning first, because we want to have mana to Hoopoe. Final reward is exactly what we needed. Yeah, they definitely have been going off. Okay. And there's Lurching Rock Beast. I think we might just have to exile the Plague Belcher. Whoa, they found a forest. Absurd. Oh my gosh, we did it. Oh my gosh, we did it. Because we can final reward, and then we can bounce this thing. This is actually nuts, their deck. Okay, so we're going to go block, block, and then we'll take 3. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna exile this good boy. Then we can make him discard too. Opponent's got to be incredulous. Can you imagine, like, literally doing what the opponent has done and then losing a game? Inconceivable! I've actually memorized the Vizzini speech. Like, just imagine. Like, I would be so, like, what the heck? They have Lord, the card that cares about zombies. Zombie Lord. Zombie Lord. Oh my gosh, they have that card too. Well, we have finally broken through. We are going to be able to start activating our Hoopu. We have card draw on the grave. They have nothing in hand. We're just going to make sure that we do not blow this game on something silly. No need to get overly aggressive. Just calm. Hoopo can take over. We have our Sandworm Convergence in our deck somewhere. Whew. And our Splendid Agony can finish off this guy if we ever need that. Just disgusting. Just like, so this is 6. And then they just have to block with everything. Well, that's absurd. La-da-dee. They have to block with everything. I'll kill this and this. Wow, our deck is so good. This is unreal. Yeah, I'm catching this. I'm not going to hit with the bird. I don't want to risk taking extra damage that I don't have to. Like, I'm so far ahead right now that, like, trading... Like, if they somehow, like, killed my Oasis Ritualist... I'm just going to leave the Festering Mummy. We have 2 extra cards in our graveyard in the form of Mind. Holy shit. I mean, shucks. That zoomed in a lot. Yes! The power! The power! Good point. Good point. But, like, they kill Ritual... I don't know. I don't think we're going to lose that game, but I just didn't want to risk taking extra damage. Oh my gosh. That was absurd. What the heck? Absolute madness. That game was just nuts. Okay, so the 1/4 might be useful. This guy can't block, so that's useless. Oh my gosh. We have 3 Liliana's defeats against their deck! Holy heck! Oh my gosh! It's just backbreaking. Absolutely and utterly backbreaking. Oh my god. So what can we cut? So we're going to keep all of our ramp and fixing in. I think we can cut Splendid Agony. It's just going to be worse than Liliana's defeat. We don't need the Sunset Pyramid. We kind of already have the late game. Let's cut a Winds of Rebuke too. And then we'll cut a island for another swamp. Yeah. This is absolutely going to be a massacre. We just can't lose to a black deck, I don't think. Like, obviously we could, theoretically. But, like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my god! Poor opponent. We're going to have to keep this and hope to draw our black sources, but honestly, just give me a swamp deck, and I'll give you the rest. We're going to have to cycle this hippo to look for black sources. Honestly, yeah, this is going to be amazing. Oh my gosh, please give me a black source deck. Please. Oh gosh, Trespasser's Curse. In the end, the zombies did not win. Trespasser's Curse is so bad, especially against me. It just doesn't do anything. I don't have enough creatures for it to matter. Like, on turn 2 is the best it's ever going to be against me, and I just don't think it's going to do much. Oh my gosh, I'm so ecstatic that they're not playing creatures. Like, you have no idea how happy I am. Or maybe you do, because I am sounding quite joyful. Okay, deck. This is where you give me a way to get black mana. And this is where I am happy and rejoicing, because my opponent has done nothing for 3 turns. Okay, they have a Wretched Camel. Huzzah. Okay, I'll take it. Sure. I'm actually probably going to Final Death the Wretched Camel. Not because they'll get anything out of it, but because it's more mana efficient, and I don't think Exile is going to be super relevant. Okay. And now I can cast both Liliana's Defeats in one turn if I need to. I just have so many big creatures that I don't think Trespasser's Curse is going to do much. Okay. Liliana's Defeat, here we come. Give me a big creature deck. That is the big creature we were looking for. Yep, I take 1. So far, your 2 mana deal 1 to me has been terrifying. No! It's even exiled, so I couldn't have saved it with this. Okay, let's fetch up a forest. Do I have any life gain? I do. I have River Hoopoe. Oh my gosh. I also have Lay Claim to take the Trespasser's Curse. I think we just have to keep taking 1 from the Festering Mummy. Honestly. Spring is really good for us, I agree. But they also have the Faith of the Devoted. Keep that in mind. That could do a little bit of damage to us. I'm just, like, feeling pretty good about where I'm at, though. They have a lot of, like, incidental damage, so yeah, they have that type of thing. Honestly, playing the 4-2 might have been better, but hard to say. They're trying to limit how many creatures I can play, which makes sense. I now can only play 6 creatures or something. Okay. I honestly think this is the correct play. I'm going to have so many more resources than them. I think I messed that up. I definitely messed that up. That's not how this card works. No, I blew it. I still take the damage because it's enchanting me. Whoops. That's not how that card works. Let's see if I can win after completely botching that. Holy heck. I am so sad right now. What did I just do? Yeah, that doesn't work that way at all. It's still enchanting me. Oh my gosh, 6 mana, do nothing is so demoralizing. Huh. Oh my gosh, I just blew it. Did I just lose the game for myself? Undoubtedly. I think I just lose. Wow, I'm so bad. That was like the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Potentially. I can't believe I just did that. Because the thing just still does... Oh my gosh, what have I done? Okay, I already have 2 deserts in place, so I need 1 more. So let's get the Desert of the Mindful out there and another island. Yep. Imagine if I'd just taken the Wretched Camel instead. Oh, did I not take damage? I have no idea. I should be at 2, right? Maybe it does work the way. Maybe it just stops me from taking damage, which would be really funny. Just incredibly counterproductive. So maybe it does do what I want it to do. So I'm going to have to use this to keep this creature alive. Okay. I'm at 2. Give me River Hoopoe. I'm just going to trade it for the Wretched Camel. Just so that I don't lose to removal. There is benefit to milling myself because I could mill a Mind. Yep, we lose. Oh my gosh. I don't think maybe taking that was the worst play even. Now in retrospect, okay. So, they are a fast deck, but maybe Sunset Pyramid's what I need. Definitely going to bring back in Splendid Agony. That was definitely a mistake to cut. We're going to get rid of Strategic Planning. Yeah, we just need to draw one of our big guys, and we would have been fine. Maybe I do want that over... What do I even cut? They're all so good. Quarry Hauler might be a little bit weak, but we do need creatures. Well, I did guarantee a victory, but with 3 extra Liliana's defeats, it didn't do much. Ain't that for certain. That was a weird game. I feel like we should have won. But then again, I feel like we should win every time. I like keeping the Quarry Hauler. It's a really good combo with, like, Destined to Lead and stuff. Just eat a couple of their guys. Oh my gosh. Sunset Pyramid would be really good, but we already have a lot of expensive stuff. And this is not a grindy matchup. This is just us surviving until we can win, hopefully. Maybe we should just play Seer of Last Tomorrow as another blocker. Well, what would I cut? I think I need my top end. Splendid Agony doesn't really kill a ton of stuff, but it does kill some stuff. And it shrinks stuff into smaller range. They have a lot of 3/3s. That's my justification for that. It's also easier to cast. And it can block a Festering Mummy, like Jesus. Sorry for taking the Lord's name in vain, but come on, gotta get that Festering Mummy. Okay, moment of truth. Got to... Oh, this hand is close, but I think we're just going to mulligan. Our deck is so powerful that we can afford to mulligan hands like that. And then we'll keep this one. And we'll get rid of the Consign, I think. Or maybe Final Reward. So I think we're definitely keeping the defeat and the 2 lands and the spring. It's between Bitterbow, Final Death, and Consign. Consign is a nice tool for getting us back in terms of card advantage, so maybe we should keep that. It's just a super good card. So maybe we just get rid of Final Reward, because I like having a creature. It does give them a target for the removal, though. And they do have some removal. But it's better present a... I think we're just going to get rid of the Final Reward. This hand really needs to hit its 3rd land. But we're about 75% to hit that land, so I'm not worried. And we've already mulliganed once, so we can't really afford to go to 5 with a hand like this. That last hand, if we were on the draw, would have been keepable. But on the play, even with a couple cyclers, we really need to hit like very specific cards, and our deck is very mana hungry. Okay, here's hoping we draw a land this next turn just to take the pressure off, especially if it's a desert, because we really don't want to take a turn off here. I think black desert would be ideal draw. Or blue desert. Any desert. Ooh, they don't have the Festering Mummy? I'll take it. It's a forest. Good enough for me. Perfect timing, deck. Getting our swamp. The Wretched Camel dying is actually kind of a problem for us now because we're on a mulligan and we don't want to lose cards. Okay. Big draw. What are we going to hit? Ipnu Rivulet. So this coming turn, we take a beating. So they're holding up something like a Hour of Glory. One, two, three, four. So we can cast this, discard, desert, play our Ipnu Rivulet and our Bitter Bow. And then just pray they don't have Hour, but they probably do. Because they held up 4 mana on turn 4 with 5 cards in hand. I don't think we have a way to play around that, unfortunately. I guess we could like bounce this, but like, oh my gosh. This is not good. No, no, no. This is the weakness of our deck. We don't really have a ton of ways to stabilize. Oh, that's not good. There goes a Greater Sandworm. This is where we have to draw a Striped Riverwinder or something like that. That's what our ideal draw would be. Give me Striped Riverwinder. Yikes. Oh, man. Punished. I didn't want to pay the extra life. But totally punished. Oh, my thought was that if I found... I wanted to keep my swamp up because I have 2 Liliana's defeats left in my deck. But it's not looking good for us. They have so many do-nothing cards in their deck. Oh my gosh. Is it too late, though? Thank you, X-Dog, for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's hope that we live to fight another day. We know one of their cards is the 4-2. Yep. So we have one more draw here. Oh, no. No! If we draw River Hoopoe, do we live? Probably not. That was absurd. I think they ripped that off the top. There's no way they didn't have that before. They had that before. Oh my gosh. Sometimes you just can't catch a break. Yep. Yikes. Well, it was a good run. I'll see you folks in the finals. Welcome to round 2. We've won the die roll. We're playing against Sparrow's Rum, who's an old-time streamer. So we're going to keep this hand. Fantastic stuff. He was one of the trophy leaders. Who are you? Uh-oh. Did I insult him? My stream is dead now. Just like my soul. Dang. Absolutely savage. I don't think we'll cycle the hippo because we can actually use it. Oh my goodness, he's also got the hoopoe. Good luck, Nikolai. Thanks, man. Okay, we're going to play our forest. Get our swamp out. River Hoopoe is terrifying. Oh my gosh, it's a mirror match! Wow! Absolutely nutso. Let's play our own hoopoe. If he counters it, he counters it with like an Essence Scatter, but we have our Winds of Rebuke to protect. This is hilarious. It's the battle of the hoopos. Oh my gosh, his deck is also sick. Oh my gosh. He's 4-color, of course he is. Oh my gosh. Sure. Oh my gosh, we found our Oblivion. Nice. And a desert. City sidewalks, pretty sidewalks. Let's get our hippo out there. Next turn we can hopefully... Oh no, he's just going to start drawing with hoopoe! What do we do? Oh, the pain, the sadness, the agony. Oh my gosh. Let's just get our hoopoe back out there. Oh, Gift of Paradise, sure. I hope we draw a land next turn, because then we can go Pyramid, draw. Oh my gosh, second Hoopo. Holy heck. Hoopo mania. Land me, no. I'm beginning to suspect this game will not come down to cards. We're both going to have unlimited cards. Hoopo's in the house. Second rampaging hippo will help, for sure. There's a new hippo in town. Ominous Sphinx is terrifying, for sure. Oh gosh, because it's just so big. Oh no. The value! They can discard a card, give -2, -0. They'll probably just bounce things there. Oh no. Oh, these are milled from stuff. But you picked up a land. Yep, replay it. I need to start gaining life with my Hoopo. Sure, Shimmer Skill Drake's a good one. Let's just attack for 5. Attacking for... yeah, let's just attack for 5. And then we'll probably just draw with our Hoopo. Oh my gosh, that's sick. The value. The value! Oh my gosh. Sacred Excavation. My hippos are doing work. They are doing the good work. Three, 4, 5, 6, 8. Let's just hope this works. Yes, it worked! The plan worked! The plan worked! Oh, that's amazing. I'm so happy. It worked! We landed Sandworm Convergence. The Convergence. Wow, this is the matchup that our deck is built for. Like, we have so much value just built in. Oh, that's, yes, I'll take another 5/5. You don't say. We should have attacked with our 3/6. Boom! I got the win! Oh, we're playing Sparrow's Realm. It's crazy that I've never played him before. Okay, he's got a lot of flyers. He's not a lot of black cards, though. He's very flyer-oriented, so Spidery Grasp could be good. What do we want to cut? What do we cut? Probably cut Strategic Planning. This is the matchup our deck was built to play. I was born for this matchup. Okie doke. This is a keeper. On the draw, we have a couple cycling things. Mulliganing is bad. We have 2 Spring to Mines. Oh yeah, this hand got even better. We can just cycle the lake lane, though I would obviously prefer not to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh baby, this is amazing! Go, Ronus' Stalwart, go! Okay, their deck is... Sparrows' Realms deck is sick. Just gonna spring to mind a little bit. Attack Sparrow's Realm. Gonna get a forest. I wonder if they have Winds of Rebuke. Not Winds of Rebuke, the cycling counter. Ooh, Tragic Lesson, sure. We'll get a forest. Hopefully we draw a land next turn. I think we'll play around the 4 mana, 2/3 this time. There's like okay odds that he has it. It's only missing out on 1 point of damage over a couple turns. In a matchup that's not really about damage. I don't currently have a desert for my Unquenchable Thirst. Cycling just adds so much depth to the game. The Hoopoe! The Hoopoe has come! I think I'm just going to draw 2 cards. I can lay claim the Hoopoe. And finally rewarding a Hoopoe doesn't seem like the greatest use of my mana, especially when it's not going to be Battle of Cards. We both have a ton of cards. Riddle Form is such a sick card. I love Riddle Form so much. Oh, the card draw, the card draw, the card draw, the card draw. And then I can use my Winds of Rebuke to bounce something and then Sandworm him. Though he might have removal for Sandworm. Just going to do this in case he can animate Riddle Form in some capacity. Sure. Sure. I'm okay with that. Scry 1 has been called. I'm actually going to try and bait out his removal for Sandworm Convergence with my lay claim. So if he plays something worth killing here, okay. That's not. So we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We hath claimed a hoopoe. Perfect, we baited it out. We did it. We did it. I knew he had counter. Oh no, he might have another counter. That'd be a bummer. Don't have a second counter. No! That is sad. I am sad. You yesed very prematurely, too, Blave. It's all your fault. I'm still in okay shape. 3-2 flyer. Hoopo, hoopo, hoopo. Hoopo, hoopo, hoopo. Oh gosh, that's bad. At least it can't be a river winder. That is true. I think. I can actually mill him for 12. So I can kill him in a few turns. No! That is a sad day. Not the hoopo. So he's going to be gaining too much life for me to compete with it. So I'm just going to hang tight. I think I mistapped. I think I'm just going to keep that thing tapped. And then I'm going to draw a card with my pyramid. We both have infinite cards, essentially, but I'm just going to deck it with my Ibnu Rivulet. Sure. Ibnu Rivulet's pretty a sick card, not going to lie. Yep, he's got the flyers. That's why I tapped this one, so I have an extra turn. Give me a land just so I have more action stuff. Perfect. Okay, so I can bounce this thing, which is nice. I'm going to start milling him, but I don't want to mill any, like, stuff that could be relevant. So I'm just going to wait. 6, 10. I need 3 mana for this. I think I will... Sure. I don't want to mill out myself, but I think this is going to work out. One, two, three. Yeah, I'm going to play this. I'm not going to play the Eraser's Ritualist. There's nothing. Oh my gosh, Champion of Wits. I milled that. Well, if they play it, they lose, I think. Wow, Ibnu Rivulet coming in clutch. Making sure I don't deck first. What a sick play. The mill victory. Sparrows' deck is so sick, though. He's got double River Hoopoe, Sand Strangler as a red splash, Champion of Wits, tons of blue cards. The deck is sick. We're going to play it by the book, though. Not going to let him use his card Unburial Rights or whatever it's called. That lets him get his cards back. We'll just wait. River Hoopoe, sure. Sacred Excavation is the one I was thinking of. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't have a way to shuffle his stuff back in. GG, mate. Well, headed to the finals. I'll see you folks there. Welcome to the final round. We have won the die roll again, because that's what champions do. Actually, we didn't win the die roll. Yes, we did win the die roll. I think. Yes. Wait, we didn't choose whether to go first. Opponent won the die roll and let us go first? What? Aha! It felt like we won the die roll, but we really didn't, because opponent won the die roll and chose for us to go first. So we didn't, but we're still a champion, so nobody can take that away from me. I wonder why they want to be on the draw. My Ronus' Stalwart will punish them. We're not really a damage-driven deck, though. Especially with Kenra Eternal in your deck. Like, Kenra Eternal... Oh my gosh, what a rip. Beautiful doubloon off the top of the old deck. Get our swamp. What a rip indeed. We're just going to trade. Hopefully they don't have a zombie lord. Zombie lord. Even though our Oasis Ritualist technically blanks this, we just want to Keep our life total high. High as the sky. Because we do have these extra 2 cards in the graveyard. Just waiting. Waiting on the world to change, as they say. Represent unsummon here. Whoa! It's too tempting. Let's get in for that damage. That sweet, sweet, juicy damage. Hit me with that Sunblast, or whatever the card that deals 5 to an attacker is. I'm ready. Boom! Hippo! I love the Hippo. The Hippo is probably what... It was funny because there was a push at the end of the format for me to make Hippo my most drafted card. And now that I have 2 more Hippos, it may have gotten up there. Oh my gosh. Let's go. We can even protect our stuff with our Winds of Rebuke. I hath protected the Hippo. It had to be done. No! Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. If I had not attacked with this, I could have replayed my Hippo. No, I already played a land. Sad day. No! I done messed up. I maybe should have expected that card, but I forgot that card existed, to be fair. Oh goodness, that is really bad. Let's cast the Hippo because it does attack better. Even though it's not technically the most mana-efficient play, but a 5/6 can block a 5/5. Please don't gain life. I really don't want you to. It would be real bad for me. Yay, we did it. Don't do me like this, opponent. Or if they Splendid Agony me and I Splendid Agony them, that would be the funniest thing ever. That's amazing. Oh, that's fantastic. Get owned. The Splendid Agony's off. No. They got me. He who strikes last strikes longest, as they say. Oh, that's amazing. That's so funny. This makes 5/5, right? Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. But, you know, we tried. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, this is the really sick one that cycles and embalms. That was like a really cool design. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, this is the moment where we're screwed. Oh, please, no. Holy heck. Oh, they're gonna gain a life. What? Oh, yeah, right, because they can bring back the Anointed Priest. And then the other card. Yeah, the Sunmane is a huge problem. Just gonna go out and say that one. 5/5 indestructible horses are no joke. Oh no. You know what? The only thing that can compete with 5/5 horses are 5/5 other things. Ugh. Anointer Priest, definitely the one that I'm really sad about there being. Oh, pain. So much pain. So I can make this into a 2/2. Make this guy 6/6. Kill this. And I can already just kill those two. Perfect. And then the horse is no longer indestructible. They all have to block this thing, so this guy gets in for free. Yep, got him. Gonna remove a counter from my ritualist. You are cleansed, ritualist. It's only the end if we allow it. Strong words, mate. Strong words indeed. Okay, this is where I want to draw hoopos or things like that. Oh no, not the Bane Whip. The Bane Whip Punisher. Luckily, cannot target my hexproof guy. Hexproof guy can actually... Oh my gosh, they're attacking. What? Striped Riverwinder is coming in hot, mate. I don't know about you, but... Oh my gosh, we are the best. I am so good at this game. I am so good at this game. Okay, that was not as perfect as I wanted it to be, but I do not care. I am so good. Holy heck. What an absolute legend of the game. La-da-dee, la-da-da-dee. I also have a way to make 5/5s on command, opponent. Yes! That's amazing. You can't handle it when someone else does it, can you, opponent? Huh? No, no, no. Oh, no. They're a white-black deck, but I don't know how many of these to bring in. Probably one. I'll bring in one for... What do I even bring in one for? Probably don't even bring in one. I haven't seen any super good black creatures, I don't think. Or, wait, are embalmed? No, eternalized tokens are black tokens, I think. But or maybe they retain the color. I think the eternalized tokens are black, but I'm not sure embalmed tokens are. I think embalmed tokens are white tokens. Whew. But hopefully we can get the W here. Oh, baby. Oh my gosh. So good. Hour of Promise. Just, oh, mwah. I'm so happy they passed that to me, whoever those people were. Oh, yes. Oh, they put us on the play again. I love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I try so hard. Do 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 do. Don't know what I want. It's a dumb loving, but I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. This is a country song for those who are not sure why I'm singing those words. Do I get greedy? I think I'm gonna probably cycle this hippo because I do have lay claim, which is better. I don't want to take too much damage. Oh yeah, that was definitely a good call. Yeah, we're not going to use our Unquenchable Thirst. We'll just take the damage like a man. Not that you... That's just a saying. I don't want to imply anything about women. I'm sure women can take damage too. Women do have a high pain tolerance. Even higher than men, I've been told. But it's just a saying. It's just a saying. And I know that doesn't justify things. There can be misogynist sayings that you shouldn't say, but I don't want to... I'm just going to end that conversational thread. We all know I didn't mean anything by saying I can take it. Oh my gosh. The classic blunder. You fell for the classic blunder. Never get involved in a battle of wits with a Sicilian when death is on the line. Okay, what combat trick do you have, opponent? I'm ready. I am ready. Wow, that actually worked out really well for me. Like, what? Haha, 2 for 1. 2 for the price of 1. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. This is amazing. I'm actually so happy right now, folks. You have no idea. It's like, sometimes, I'll admit it, I get sad sometimes. Everyone gets sad sometimes. But when you're playing, having fun with friends, it like all goes away. It's all just hanging out with Twitch chat, playing some Magic. I don't know. It's honestly just so much. I'm so grateful that I get to do this type of thing and have like a community here. It's just such a good place to be, folks. Whenever I'm sad, I know that I was feeling a little bit down today, and then I was like, I'll just go to the gym and then I'll stream and hang out with my friends, like Twitch chat friends. Oh, fun stuff. I can take their land. It's so funny. You can just take lands, and it's just so good. Cast this. We're just going to cast our 5/5. And then we'll just sit back. They have 1 card in hand. As soon as they play that stupid Crested Sunmare, we're ready. We are ready. My apprentice. No! You're a monster, opponent. How can you do such things? It's evil. It's not right. Oh, value! We can take 4. Wow, they have another one? Okay. The Striped Riverwinder strikes again! It's amazing! I love Riverwinder so much. Okay. This is where the deck breaks down. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Just like, let's go to the front. They have we have Lake Lane for if they ever play anything relevant. Boom! And they scoop up the cards! We got the 2-1 with that deck. We battled back from a little bit of a disappointing round 1. Got the win. If you did make it all the way till the end of the video, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag Hour of Sweetness, because Hour of Devastation is sweet. That draft was sweet. My return to Hour of Devastation has been sweet. I've been loving it. So hashtag Hour of Sweetness in the comment section down below to let me know you made it all the way till the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, remember to hit that thumbs up button and join our community here on YouTube. I'd love to see you in my future videos. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future uploads. You can also check out all sorts of other cool content on my channel. Be sure to leave a comment if you do have any questions in addition to the hashtag Hour of Sweetness. Leave any comments, any questions. I love to answer them. If you want to check out my Twitch stream, you can find that at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. Join in the action live. It's a ton of fun. I would love to have you here. Be sure to check out the channel community Discord server as well. That's a great place to talk about all things Magic. Get decks looked at, ask your questions when I'm not posting a video, stuff like that. Interact with other members of the community. It's really cool. We're building one up, a Discord community up there. So be sure to check that out. It's free. There'll be a link to that in the pinned comment below. And yeah, also be sure to check out the Patreon if you want to give back to the channel. I honestly just enjoy doing this. It's really fun, but if you want to give back, that's a great way to do so. You get some cool rewards, and you know that you're helping me continue to make quality videos for all of you folks. That is going to do it for this one. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my other videos and in the future. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you next time.